What if I told you there's a gadget so powerful? Could it make your expensive smartphone feel outdated? A device that can replace multiple tools, protect your privacy, and even give you features that some tech companies don't want you to have. And strangely, it's rare to hear about something like this. Some people even claim this is the kind of technology that companies like Apple would rather you ignore. Today, we're diving into the gadget Apple doesn't want you to see. Smartphones today are incredibly powerful, but they also come with some hidden trade-offs. Your phone tracks your location and collects data about how you use apps and constantly connects to the internet. Companies say this helps improve your experience, but critics argue it also means your device is always watching. That's where a new category of gadgets is starting to gain attention. Devices designed to give users more control and more privacy. Over the past few years, independent tech developers have been building gadgets that challenge the traditional smartphone model. Some of them are designed to reduce screen addiction. Others focus on security and privacy. One example is the Flipper Zero, a small gadget that looks like a toy but is actually a powerful tool used to test wireless signals, smart devices, and digital security. It can interact with things like NFC cards, RFID systems, infrared remotes, radio signals. For cybersecurity experts, it's like carrying a Swiss Army knife for technology. But because of its power, the device has also sparked controversy. The reason gadgets like this attract attention is simple. They give users more control over technology. For example, the device can detect and interact with signals used by many everyday electronics. Security researchers use it to find vulnerabilities in devices before hackers do. But critics worry that tools like this could also be misused. And that's why some companies and organizations have tried to limit or regulate them. Large tech companies build ecosystems. Phones connect to apps, apps connect to services, and those services collect data. This system helps companies improve their platforms and generate revenue. But gadgets that give users independent control can disrupt that ecosystem. If people start relying more on independent tools rather than centralized platforms, it could change how tech companies operate. That's one reason alternative tech communities have grown rapidly online. People are becoming more curious about how their devices actually work. The truth is, gadgets like this are part of a much bigger movement. Consumers are starting to demand more privacy, more transparency, more control over their devices. This has sparked the rise of open hardware and privacy-focused technology. Even major tech reviewers like Marques Brownlee have discussed how consumer awareness about digital privacy is increasing. People want devices that work for them, not just collect information. And that shift could shape the next generation of technology. But here's the truth behind the dramatic title. It's not that a company like Apple is hiding a secret gadget. Instead, it's that different types of technology challenge the traditional smartphone model. And when disruptive tools appear, they often generate controversy, curiosity, and debate, which is exactly what makes them so fascinating. Technology is evolving faster than ever, and sometimes the most interesting innovations aren't the ones dominating headlines. They're the small, unusual gadgets quietly changing how people interact with technology. The real question is, are these devices just experimental tools or a glimpse into the future of personal technology?